This is the kind of occasion we all relish as football fans. Non-stop hype all week long, and now for the action. Just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray, getting ready to bring you all the action, accompanied by my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. It's Argentina, and they take on Austria.
When looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
So, underway, and we expect intensity, passion, and a few goals for good measure. The Argentina first team. Cristian Romero starts alongside Nicolas Otamendi in central defence, and leading the line today is Julian Alvarez. This is how the visitors will set up today.
Well, plenty of attacking width in this 4-3-3, but they'll need to get their midfield players to join the centre forward as much as possible.
Oh, wait a minute. They could well be in. Oh, a very fine header, but it wouldn't go in for him. Stefan Posch. And the defensive intervention there. Past him. And Austria regaining possession. Well, he's certainly not alone. Possession ceded by Argentina. Room to roam. Well, just the tackle that was needed. Opportunity, and foiled only by the crossbar. And problem solved for now.
Well, they've started the game really brightly, and that was so close to taking the lead.
Well, having been denied by the woodwork, well, the focus is on keeping the opposition at bay. Couldn't get it through. Rodrigo de Paul. Now Molina. Threads it nicely. Oh, he couldn't outwit the keeper. Marcel Sabitzer.
Well, they might be piling on the pressure, but they've got to make it count in those situations, that's for sure.
Chance to play it in. And a goal kick coming up. Always likely to be given as a foul. Now, options are plenty. And a clever piece of defending. Always difficult to predict in advance who might decide a game, but you could make a strong case for this man, I think, Stuart. What are you expecting to see from him?
Well, he's a good technician, a clever mover and a decent athlete, but it's his power when shooting that makes him a top-class player. He's so dangerous.
Can they take the lead? And a really powerful effort there.
Yeah, clean strike, good technique, but just not the accuracy.
Messi. Well, a good tackle. Teammates available. Must take the lead here. Really well hit, but just too much height on it. Rodrigo de Paul. Argentina. Lionel Messi, crossing into the middle, and an effective clearance. Pressing like that will help the cause. Oh, surely! In it goes! The goal for 1-0, and that changes the dynamic.
Well, here we can see it again, and he does so well to skip beyond the defender. It just buys him that bit of time to get his shot away. That's a really nice goal.
So the match has restarted, 1-0 here. Arnautovic. And giving them too much space on the flank. Oh, this is looking promising. Well, not much came of that.
Well, that's good defending. Just snuffed out the danger there.
Good visualisation and execution. Schlager. Otamendi getting in the way. How can they find the magic they need from this corner? And the keeper making sure that there were no scraps to feed on for the attackers. Nicolas Seiwald did really well to get through. Into the penalty area. Well, good clean catch by the keeper. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. Danger building. Schmid. Can they square the game? Well, he tried in vain to get himself back onside.
Well, he needs to show greater awareness there and hold on to the ball a fraction longer.
Molina. Can he find the right pass? Referee said advantage. Well, let's call it a meaty effort, but certainly not accurate enough. Good refereeing, waiting for a natural break before administering the caution. Alvarez. Having a shoot. Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. Messi with the corner. Well, he couldn't quite keep it down. Schlager. Possession one. Nicolas Seiwald. And just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages. Oh, surely! Alaba with the block. Will it be? Well, that stopped exactly what was required. And the whistle. So back in business here. Who wants it more in the second half? Marcel Sabitzer. Sabitzer. An attack that had potential.
That was a vital bit of defending there.
And given acres of space to attack here. Could be dangerous. Can he do it? And effectively parried away by the keeper. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. Almada. De Paul. Oh, that's an interesting pass. Tremendously strong in the tackle. What was the chance they could get caught out on the break here? Zijvoud. On the ball, Schlager. And room now out on the flank. And there's the feed into the box. Rifled against the post, but back in play. Well, a time for calm on the ball. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
He took his goal well and was a constant threat throughout that first half. I thought he showed a lot of skill to get out of tight situations, and he had a real impact on the play.
Stefan Pusch. And crossed in there. Can he deliver? And he's done it! Parity again! A magnificent game unfolding.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
So back underway. They've levelled it at 1-1 here. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Could be troublesome. High quality defending. Nicolas Zijvoud. Stefan Pusch. And the cross into the middle.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a really inviting ball played into the box, begging players to attack it. And look at the pressure he was under there. It makes a very good header become an excellent one.
Well, underway again. It's a narrow 2-1 lead as things stand. Konrad Laimer. Nicolas Zijvoud. Stefan Pusch. Schlager. Well, the threat could be there. Intercepted effortlessly. Almada. And room now out on the wing. Challenge.
Yeah, great bit of defending.
Not a great challenge. And so a caution it'll be.
Yeah, had to get a card for that challenge.
David Alaba. Might be onto something with that ball. And making headway. Just to equalise. Throw in for Austria. Now he must favour the cross. Very quick thinking there. Could be a chance to break. Inexplicably, it fizzled out. David Alaba. Romano Schmid. Intelligent defending. Lienhardt. And Schlager has it. Stefan Posch. Arnautovic. Terrific block there. And keeping it out. And they're making a change. Well, the corner it is, and they know they've got to be opportunistic at this stage of the game. Good vision from Gonzalez. But he drifted into an offside position.
Well, he just thought about the pass for a fraction too long, and that's why it's offside.
Ten minutes left for play. Well, late in the game here, they know what they need, and that's an equaliser. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Wonderful vision from Lionel Messi. Gonzalez in position, and a goal! They lead by 2 now, and that allows them to breathe a bit more easily.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. David Alaba. Lima on the ball. Schmid. Well, on the cusp of the final whistle, and the home side really prospering today. Interested to get your take.
Yeah, clearly the better side. Obviously being fantastic up
Oh,
front.
Stewart, they've got to score! In it goes! But it will not stand. Offside, Stewart.
Well, it looked close, didn't it? He certainly thought so. He's making that clear to the linesman now.
And the substitution will occur now. Well, they have the ball once more. Marcel Sabitzer. Lima on the ball. We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Could pull one back here. Oh, commanding goalkeeping. Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. And he's fired over the corner. Well, he couldn't quite keep it down. Victory for Argentina, precisely what their fans were hoping for, Stuart.
It was a comfortable win in the end. Fully deserved their victory because they dominated every aspect of the game. It was a really good result for them here today.
His performance in this particular game will have impressed many people, Stuart.
Yeah, I think the only thing you could question, Could he have been a touch more clinical in front of goal? Maybe should have had 2 or 3 today. Regardless of that, it's a good performance.